Welcome back, football fans. It's time for more Bills football here on my YouTube channel. We got the Buffalo Bills at 3-0 visiting the winless 0-3 Packers. Aaron Rodgers is bad man, as Stephen A. Smith would say, though, so it's going to be tough here in Lambeau for the Bills to stay undefeated. We'll see if they can do that. Again, still no LaShawn McCoy, so Chris Ivory will be getting the start at running back once again. Travaris Cadet and Tywan Jones are his backups. Here come the Packers out of the tunnel. Aaron Rodgers obviously leading them, one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. And there is Chris Ivory, who will be getting the start once again this week for the Buffalo Bills at tailback. You see what he did last week, 14 carries, 69 yards, and a couple of TDs. Not LaShawn McCoy level like we saw in the first few weeks, but definitely serviceable as the starting running back so far. So getting this team ready, it's going to be interesting to see if our defense can hold up against Aaron Rodgers. He's obviously a very talented quarterback. That kind of goes without saying. But for whatever reason, the Packers have had a tough season. Again, 0-3. You'll see what Rodgers has done on the season. Just 2 TDs to 4 picks through 3 games. We'll see if he can do any better here. I would expect him to. So 1st and 10 for Aaron Rodgers. He's under center. And it's going to be a play-action pass here on his first play of the game. And he's looking deep. Got nowhere to go. Everyone just standing still. That's a coverage sack right there. As John Hughes III going to pick up his first sack of the ball game. So 3rd and 16 here. Still from the 20-yard line. And Rodgers is going to try to step up in the pocket. He's going to fire downfield. Got a man. It's Jimmy Graham, the new pickup. The former Seattle Seahawk and New Orleans Saint has signed with the Green Bay Packers. And Aaron Rodgers just misses a big touchdown right there. So here comes our rookie, Josh Allen, 9 TDs to 3 picks, 757 yards on the season for the quarterback out of Wyoming. And starting off the game, handed to Chris Ivory. He had 69 yards last week, a couple of touchdowns like we said, and he's going to pick up a pretty decent game right there. But it would lead to a punt. The start of this game is very ugly. You're going to see that as Aaron Rodgers is going to fire there for 8 yards to Devontae Adams. 3rd and 2 now as Rodgers handed to Ty Montgomery, and they can't get it as Ty Montgomery is stuffed in the backfield by Star Latulele. He's going to pick up the big stop right there. Back to the Bills on offense. 3rd and 7. Josh Allen looking downfield, and he's got a man. It's Des Bryant, and he's hit hard by Clinton Dix. And that ball pops out. Allen 0 for 4 to start the day. So we go back to the Packers on offense. 3rd down and 10, halfway through the first quarter. Rodgers back to pass, and he's going to be firing deep again, and it is batted away by Micah Hyde. So another 3 and out as Rodgers is 1 for 5 for 8 yards. So 1 for 9 for 8 yards between the two quarterbacks so far. 2nd and 6. Finally a 1st down as Josh Allen finds Kelvin Benjamin on the out route. Josh Allen, this first completion goes for 22 yards. Now it's a 3rd down and 8 for the Bills. Zay Jones in motion. Allen's back to pass once again. Nowhere to go. He's running to his right, looking downfield. He's going to fire, and he overthrows Corey Coleman right into the hands of Clinton Dix. Josh Allen, that's his 4th interception he has thrown on the season. First one of this game, obviously, but it's back to the Pack on offense. Very disappointing throw right there. Just trying to make a play happen. That's kind of a typical Josh Allen play. He likes trying to make plays happen with his legs and just try to do a little bit too much there. Back to the Packers on offense. Ty Montgomery's giving them a little bit of life with a big run down around the 45-yard line. He was hurt on the play. It was not serious, and he would return to this game, taken down by a combination of Tremaine Edmonds and Tre'Davious White right there. So 1st and 10 for the Packers now. Play action pass for Rodgers. And he's going to be looking on the left side. Hit hard by Jordan Poyer's Mercedes Lewis. Another injury on that play. Not sure who that one was. But Lewis with his first catch of the game. Big hit right there by Jordan Poyer. 3rd and 5 now from the 28-yard line. And it's going to be a little halfback screen. Ty Montgomery, like I said, wasn't hurt too bad. He's going to get down to the 15-yard line. Nice little play right there from Rodgers to Montgomery. And now a 3rd down and 8 from the 13. Rodgers standing in the pocket under pressure, and he is sacked. Harrison Phillips, the rookie out of Stanford, with the big sack. Sets up a 4th and 14 as we're going to possibly get our first points of the ball game here. 4th and 14 It's going to be a 37-yard field goal, and it's blocked by Phillip Gaines. Huge play right there by Phillip Gaines, coming off the edge and diving in front of Mason Crosby to get the field goal block. And this game remains scoreless as we close in on the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 7 for Josh Allen. Got a man on the left side of the field, and that's Charles Clay with the nice catch. He's down into Packer territory at the 37-yard line. Allen, just his second completion of the game. 3rd and 1, and trying to get something going in the run game, and Tre'Davious Cadet goes backwards 3 yards, 2 yards if you want to be specific. Sets up a 48-yard field goal for Stephen Hauschka. He's not going to get his block, as we finally have our first points of the game here on the first play of the second quarter. Bills go up 3-0 on Stephen Hauschka's field goal. So back to the Packers on offense. It's a 3rd and 6. Rodgers firing on the left side. Can't find his receiver. Rodgers not looking sharp so far. 3 and out for the Packers on that drive. So we go back to the Bills. 1st and 10 from the 33. Empty set for Josh Allen as Ivory motions out to the right. He's going to fire. Kelvin Benjamin coming across over the middle. He's going to pick up the first down. Allen's back to pass once again, and he's looking downfield. He's going to throw it on the left side on the little check down to Chris Ivory, and he's down to the 20-yard line. 3rd and 12 now. Allen back to pass, and on the little angle route is the fullback, Pat DeMarco. He can't quite pick up the first down. 4th and 1 from the 11-yard line, and the Bills are just going to take the points and go up 6-0 in this one, as Stephen Hauschka's field goal is good once again. So Rodgers back to pass here, and he's almost intercepted. Just fits that in a really tight window. Nice throw by Aaron Rodgers. Picks up the first down. 2nd and 11. Rodgers once again back to pass, and that one is batted down. There's a flag on the play. Vontae Davis and Delvin Breaux were in the area. We'll see what this flag is.
Pass interference. Defense.
It is pass interference on the Buffalo Bills. Delvin Breaux gets caught, so that's going to be an automatic first down for the Packers. And they're still on offense here. Devontae Adams going to get the little jailbreak screen. He's going to pick up 10 yards. Not quite going to get a first down. Later in the drive from the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Rodgers once again back to pass. And he's going to find Jimmy Graham. But Tre'Davious White was having none of that. Huge hit by Tre'Davious White as Jimmy Graham can't hold on to it. So it sets up this 3rd and 8 now. From the 32-yard line, Rodgers firing on the right side. He's got a man, and it's intercepted. Vontae Davis with his 3rd pick of the season as he jumps up and takes that one away from Rodgers' intended target on that corner route. Great job by Vontae Davis to come up and get that one. However, it's a 3rd and 7 for the Bills from the 12-yard line on the ensuing drive. Not looking too good as Josh Allen is going to find Dez Bryant on the slant route as they get out of the shadow of their own end zone. 3rd and 10 now from the 30. And Josh Allen's just rolling to his left. Probably not the smartest move as all the receivers are going to the right. And he is just pushed out of bounds right there. He did fumble the ball out of bounds, actually. But nonetheless, he doesn't get the first down. And back to the Packers on offense. It's going to be another play-action pass. And look at that. No time to throw for Aaron Rodgers. Lorenzo Alexander was on the blitz. One of the Bills' captains. And he's going to get his first sack of the game right there. 2nd and 17 now for Aaron Rodgers. And standing in the pocket as he's going to throw on the left side, and that one's undercut by Vontae Davis, his 2nd pick of the game, and pick up the phone. This one's going to be a house call. Vontae Davis runs it all the way back for a pick 6, 47-yard return on that one, and that was just masterful defense by the 2-time Pro Bowler Vontae Davis with the big pick. So back to the Packers on offense, and more bad things are happening. Is on the play-action pass. Trent Murphy hits Rodgers hard. They don't call that incomplete. They don't call it a fumble. It's just going to be a sack, as that's going to be a 3rd and 17. Packers would end up having to punt. Back to the Bills now. 2-minute warning. As 2-minute drill, excuse me. Josh Allen's trying to make plays. He's going to step up in the pocket, get a nice gain, and he's going to be tackled from behind after a nice little run right there. 34 yards rushing for Josh Allen. But the Bills couldn't make anything in that drive. So we're going to head into halftime. Not a super exciting one. The first quarter was one of the most boring first quarters I've ever seen. But nonetheless, we got some points finally. 13-0 Bills at the half. You see the stats right there. Now, quickly, let's get a look around the league, see what's going on in the NFL, get an update on some of these scores. Jets at Jags in Jacksonville. The 3-0 Jags looking to remain unbeaten. Jets looking just for their first win. Teddy Bridgewater, very poor performance so far in that one as they approach halftime. 5 of 14, 39 yards. Bortles looking good as the Jags up 14-0. Eagles at Titans in Nashville, as the Eagles looking to remain unbeaten. The Titans looking for their first win of the game. Carson Wentz, literally perfect so far in the first half of that one. 13 of 13, a couple of touchdowns, has his Eagles up. And now Houston, the Texans in Indy. Colts looking for their first win of the game. Deshaun Watson has 170 yards in the first half, but it hasn't been enough, as the Colts up 17-14 in that one. We're going to get back to the action here in Green Bay, as a 3-and-out on the first drive from the Bills has the Packers with the ball here. 3rd and 12, dumping it off to Ty Montgomery, but he couldn't quite get the first down. So back to the Bills, as on a little skinny post, Josh Allen's going to find Dez Bryant coming across from the right side, and now it's on 1st and 10. Allen's going to dump it down to Chris Ivory, and he's going to run through the defender right there. Ivory running down the sideline, and he is shoved out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Josh Allen. Just going to hand it off to Tre'Davious Cadet, and he's going to get a nice little run right there. Probably his best run of the game. He had been struggling on the few carries he's gotten before. So 1st and 10 for Josh Allen. He's going to find on the comeback route. That's Jeremy Curley, the rare-used veteran. He's just kind of buried on the depth chart behind some guys that I'd like to have playing time. So that sets up this 3rd and goal. Josh Allen's trying to make plays happen, just dumps it down to Charles Clay, but he only can get down to the 2-yard line. So once again, that's going to set up another Stephen Hauschka field goal, and you know it's good. He is Mr. Automatic. Our kicker is, I believe Hauschka leads the league in field goals made. He hasn't missed one yet this year. So 1st and 10 now for the Packers after the Hauschka field goal, and Montgomery taken down by Hyde after a nice little run, but he was hurt once again. So Aaron Rodgers trying to get to work here. 1st and 10. He's going to get throw it down on the left side, a little drag route, finding his receiver. That's Brown with the catch right there, and that's a nice little game for the Packers. See if they can get something going. They're only down 2 scores despite how poorly Rodgers has played. And Jimmy Graham, the big pickup. A lot of people are saying he's going to have a huge year for the Green Bay Packers. He's going to get a catch right there. 3rd and 1 as the Packers are starting to drive, and Matty Milano is having none of that run right there, as Jones is taken down in the backfield for a loss. And finally, though, the Packers are going to get on the board after that drive, as Mason Crosby's not going to have that field goal blocked, and the Packers cut this to a 13-point ball game as the 3rd quarter starts to wind down. Play action pass, Josh Allen throwing, and he's going to find Charles Clay on the left side of the field. Nice little find right there. Allen up to 230 yards passing. Doesn't have a touchdown pass quite yet. And now Tywan Jones, the seldom used running back. He is our kick returner and punt returner. But with LaShawn McCoy out, he's definitely going to get some carries. 10-yard run right there. Not much else would come of the drive. Another Stephen Hauschka field goal. This one, 52 yards. And it is up and good. You know it is. 19-3 your score now from the best kicker in the NFL, Stephen Hauschka. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, but he's playing very well this season. That's the point I'm trying to make. Great sack right here by Harrison Phillips. The rookie gets his 2nd sack of the ball game, as Aaron Rodgers is just having all sorts of trouble trying to get anything going. We're into the 4th quarter now. Still a 16-point ball game. Rodgers, 3rd and 13, and he's going to find Vontae Davis once again, and watch out. Vontae Davis, nobody around him to even challenge that, as he walks in the end zone for his 4th interception of the season. 2nd pick 6 of the game, 3rd interception of the game. I am smelling a defensive player of the week for Vontae Davis as the Bills go up 26-3. Still 9.5 minutes to go in this one. Plenty of time, as a nice diving catch right there by Randall Cobb. That's the first time we've heard his name in this one. 2nd and 3 for Rodgers, rolling to the right side, and that one could have been picked off, but he did end up finding his receiver. Big hit right there. I believe that was Micah Hyde or Tre'Davious White. Didn't quite see. Nonetheless, it's 2nd and 8 for the Packers as they are driving inside the 10-yard line down to the 5 right there, as Rodgers is up to 220 yards. He does have 3 picks. Nice little gain there, but 4th and goal. They're down 23 points. They got to go for it. It's tipped up, and it's intercepted by Robinson, and he tried to probably do a little bit too much. Probably should have taken a knee. His first pick of the game is Aaron Rodgers' 4th pick of the game, and it's just not looking good for the Packers, as the Bills are just going to try to chew some clock on this drive. It's a 2nd and 13, going deep for Dez Bryant. Josh Allen gets from the 12 to the 41-yard line on just one throw. Nice pass right there by Josh Allen. 3rd and 8 now. Throwing once again is Allen. He's going to find Charles Clay down to about the 21-yard line. 4 minutes to go in this one. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion. 1st and 10 from the 21 on the ensuing play. And Chris Ivory's got a good block on the edge, and he's going to outrun the linebacker, and Chris Ivory's into the end zone, makes it 33-3, and this one's all but over as Aaron Rodgers is just trying to make something happen. He's sacked once again by Trent Murphy this time, his 2nd sack of the game. I believe Aaron Rodgers has been sacked about 8 times this game. 2nd and 15, though, they did manage to get down the field, and Rodgers is sacked again. The pressure from Trent Murphy, and then finally the sack by Jerry Hughes and the forced fumble. Trent Murphy falls on it, and that'll do it in this one. Packers, after that turnover, wouldn't try to stop the clock or anything. The Bills able to just run it out. So tough one in this one for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. The Bills defense definitely stepped up. I was worried coming in this game that Rodgers was going to throw all over us. Vontae Davis comes up huge with 3 interceptions and 2 pick sixes. 5 takeaways from this Bills defense as the Packers just struggle all around on offense. The Bills offense wasn't that much better. 2 pick sixes, that's 14 points generated by the defense, and then Hauschka had a lot of field goals. I believe we only had 1 offensive touchdown in this one, and that was the touchdown by Chris Ivory there at the end. You'll see the stats real quick scrolling by. If you want to see anything specific, go ahead and pause the video. Overall, though, I was very happy with this game. Our defense played really well. I wasn't too happy with our offense. You see Hauschka had 4 field goals. There's definitely some room for improvement. Ivory had 74 yards. Josh Allen with 46 yards rushing. Again, there's definitely room for improvement, but overall, it's a big win. Bills move to 4-0 on the season and remain tied with the Miami Dolphins for first place in the AFC East. Definitely go check out Jersey Born's video if you haven't already, and go see his perspective of this week. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Next week, we are at home, and we are hosting the Tennessee Titans. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.